Hey everybody, Latif Thomas here from Complete Track and Field, and today I want to spend a few minutes to take you through Tony Veney's new hurdle training program. Just to give you an idea of what these online programs that we're doing here about, how it's going to work. We're working with a new format here, and I know some people are confused about it. I know some people are hesitant to invest in an online program, something that's not a DVD, or afraid to download things off the internet, which is understandable. So hopefully I can assuage some of your concerns and get you excited about the program. So let's kind of take a look. So the website, ctfhurdletraining.com. This is Tony Veney's program. As you can see here, nothing overly fancy about the site. This is the page that you will come to if you were going to log in or to register. As you can see here, pretty straightforward. There's some navigation bars that go through things. A quick introduction from Tony that goes through how it already works. The different parts of the program on the right hand side. This is the page that you'll see when you go to log in, and of course if you're not a member and you try to click on anything, it's obviously not going to let you take a look. So what we do simply is put in your username and your password once you order. What will happen is you'll be taken to what we call a thank you page, and on that thank you page it will have you choose your own username and password, so you'll know what it is, and that will allow you to log into the class or the program right away and start watching the 4 hours or so of videos, download the PowerPoints, and ask your questions, because Tony will answer your questions, which is great. And there is a extremely good chance you will see me in there as well asking my questions, because the hurdles are not my strongest area of all the events. So here it is, username. Here's my username, obviously Latif Thomas, password. Plug me in. Now we're in the site. And as you can see here, I have the administrative view here, but looks the same when we first get to the inside as when for people that are not members. And so it's, again, pretty simple. Here are the different sections. Part 1A is the nuts and bolts of training, philosophical kind of things. And then Part 1B, what Tony does is he goes through the basics of blocks, how to set them up, what you should be looking for, all these kind of things. Good stuff. Part 2 is program design. Part 3, he is actually all video, so he goes over the block starts, what it should look like for a sprint start, because remember in the sprint hurdles the first 4 steps are the same as a regular 100-meter runner start. And then Part 3B, he goes over everything from when you cut step and go to take off over the hurdle, and touchdown and what you do in between the hurdles. Handouts are the option to download the PowerPoints that make up parts 1 and 2. And what I'm calling the bonus is the drills, the handful, about 15-minute section of specific drills that Tony likes to do that I think will give you more bang for your buck. I'm going to be switching these to these myself. So let's take part 2. Let's click on part 2 and see what happens. So we come in here. We're in part 2 now. We don't have any comments posted yet because this is the day of the launch as I'm recording this on Tuesday, and people are still going through it. People are still at work, haven't started posting questions. So you'll get to a page where it has an option to watch the video online. So you don't ever have to do it. You don't ever have to watch the video offline. Anywhere you have access to a computer, or the internet, I should say, you can get online and watch the program. So what will happen is you come in here, you press play, thing will load a little bit.
Well, here we are again. Coach Veney speaking.
I don't know if you can hear this. It's confusing me. I'm gonna mute it. So, and here it is in Tony's video. It'll load up and it'll start to play. You can watch any part of it, go through all the different elements of training that he goes through, sets it all up, talks about how to apply different elements of your training. Go through, watch the video. Then below here in the comments section, leave a comment. So I'm logged in as me. I can put in my comment. Hey Tony, you're the man. Hey Tony, I don't understand training design. Hey Tony, what do I do? What do you think? Now, I hope that you'll kind of be smart. Don't ask him to review your program, but you post a comment, Tony checks in, answers your questions. I think it's a great way for us as coaches to get better information and help each other, as opposed to you, like most programs that are sold by other companies, they're just going to give you a DVD or sell you a product, and then you're going to be on your own. I know that I get a lot of help from Coach Veney and a lot of the other coaches that I go to, Coach Mark Mangiacotti and Scott Christensen and Bruce Scheck-Snyder and people like that. So my goal is to help bring them to you, and so as part of the program, that's what we worked out. Now, What if you can't get online at school? What if you, you know, want to be able to download this to your laptop or your iPad or your desktop or hard, whatever you want to do. You have the option, of course, to download the files to your computer. So it's very simple directions. Right click, save, save as, download it to your computer, save the file. It's on your computer. You can watch it there. You have either option. Now remember, when you first logged in, you logged into a secure site where you have your own individualized login. So if you're concerned about downloading things to your computer from the internet, maybe you're an older coach, a little more old school, don't have great internet, the important thing to remember is that A, this is a secure site, and B, you're not on some torrent site trying to illegally download or pirate people's stuff where it's going to give your computer some disease. If you trust my information, or you trust Tony Veney, or you trust Complete Track and Field, you can be sure that you're going to download a clean file to your computer. So as you go through that, watch the video, think of your questions, post them in here. Within each question, so let's say go to part 1, we're going to go, let's go to a video. We're going to go to block starts. Go to the block start section. Comments post to the particular video. So you'll understand when you go through here and read other people's questions, because chances are the questions that you have, other people have, and the questions that other people have, you have. Let me make sure I mute that. And he's just going to break down the video and all the parts of the videos that we're looking for. So here's a straight sprint start. As you can see, that is lovely that we see here. That's a great position. I don't know about you, but my sprinters, my high school sprinters, don't really look like that come out of blocks most of the time. And so he's just breaking down step by step through the video. Here he's breaking down, I believe this is Muna Lee that he's breaking down and talking about a great sprint start. But then we start to get to the hurdle mechanics, the things we're looking for the women's hurdles, for the men's hurdles, because obviously the men's sprint hurdles are different events. We got some lower level type of kids here that have a lot of different problems and issues. So that's what he's going to be breaking down step by step. Again, want to download it? Download it. Want to ask a question? Ask a question. That is your option here in this secure site. So moving forward, particularly if you have the Scott Christensen's cross-country program, you're familiar with this kind of setup. We will be putting new master classes and online programs in a format like this and transitioning the ones we do have over to a format like this. So again, if you have some of the other programs, we'll just upload your information to that new site as we get them changed over, hopefully by the end of 2011, very early 2012. So that's it. That's the program. It's very simple and straightforward. Secure site. Ask your questions. You can set up your profile, all those things. Go to each here. You want to say click over here to the handouts. Here you can download the PowerPoints. And again, even ask questions on that. So this is Tony's program. I think the amount of information that you get for the cost is extremely fair, particularly if you order to the beginning of this, through the end of this week. If you have any questions, you can of course post them in the section below here. And hopefully we'll see you inside asking questions about the hurdles. I know I'll be in there. I know some of my coaching friends will be in there, and Tony will be answering your questions. So hopefully that gives you some good ideas. If I've missed anything on how it all works, please ask questions. That's the only way to learn. That's all for now. Good luck with the program. Good luck with your season. And of course, you will hear from me very soon.